in any first responder or ED Defence Force role, you can be actually dealing with someone on their absolute worst day, and they are emotionally sometimes just they've gone into that numbing mode. It's so bad for them. And as a human being, and unless you have become sort of hardened and got that outer shell that's almost a protective mechanism that's built up over time, if you've got any sort of capacity for empathy left, then you're going to connect with that person, and some of that's going to flow onto you, and I guess you feel that, right? And that'll affect you in whatever way it affects you. But for me, I guess that's still a good thing. It shows that you're not that detached from something that's going on around you. I guess for me it would be a warning. The warning signs are when you don't feel anything. You're like, oh no, that job we went to the other day, what does it affect me? It washes off. And that might be just because you've got really good compartmentalizing processes, and maybe you've processed that, or maybe it's not. Maybe you're just that emotionally detached from it. I don't know.
KT, what's your take on it?
I agree. It's important. And look, there's nothing wrong with being more emotionally aware is not the right word, centered, like feeling things more acutely. Nothing wrong with that. That's just who you are. Some people are on a scale, feel less or respond in different ways. And that's just human nature. I guess having a degree of emotional intelligence, your EQ kind of equation, is really important. Not everybody's got it, and not everybody's really good at expressing it. But if you come to some of the incidents that I used to deal with before I retired from police, and that you guys still deal with, absolutely, you can't shut your emotions off completely. But there's a caution there, and that particularly some of the tragedies you deal with, the grief involved in that is not yours. So do not make the mistake of owning that level of emotional engagement. And that's not being cold or callous or detached. It's actually being professional. Absolutely. Feel the emotion, feel the empathy, be empathetic, but don't take the grief, because it's not yours. Grief belongs to the families or to friends, not to the professionals who are there to do a job, to do it well and to do it with empathy, but not to take something that's not theirs to take.
Is that the difference between empathy and sympathy? Is that right? Or am I...
Yeah, there is a big difference. So empathy is being able to feel with somebody. Sympathy is, I'm not explaining this very well, but sympathy is feeling bad about a situation. Empathy is a far more engaging and powerful expression of emotion to connect with an individual that you are working with or you're trying to help.
Yeah, I think that's it, right? I don't know what the exact, explanation of empathy and sympathy is, but for me, empathy is more you can connect and you can empathize. You can see that person's point of view, and you can see why they're experiencing the emotions they're, and you I guess connect with them. Sympathy is when I think you join them in that, fully in that grief, or join them fully in that, and like, oh yeah, it's horrible, right? This thing that's happened, yeah, it's genuinely horrible, and you see it from that point of view. Where empathy is more, yes, this is identify that this is a horrible situation, but you're still slightly distanced from it, and it's more of a standing beside that person